Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's check out The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Nintendo 2, or Nintendo Switch 2 edition running on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, what do we got here? ZELDA Notes. Oh, that's right, I don't have the phone thing. I think these are all fine. Play in master mode? Hell no. Hell no. I won't start in master mode. Oh boy, the Wii U pad.
それはシーカーストーン。長き眠りから覚めたあなたを導くでしょう。
Give me that Wii U pad. Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Well-worn trousers. Old shirt. Authenticating. Oh, hey Flame. Just gonna see how this thing runs. I'm only finally getting around to see this, seeing how this runs on the Switch 2. Oh yeah, yeah. Awesome game. It's definitely a Nintendo classic. Yeah, it's pretty dramatic how much better this looks and runs. Didn't really think that too much about it when the Switch came out. And you know, to get it to look like this and run like this, you need an emulator that was with a pretty beefy PC. Because my PC can't run this under emulation that looks like this and runs like this. And I don't necessarily have a slouch of a PC either. Take that tree branch. Oh boy, just one action bar. Oh man, it's gonna be a struggle. Like the first 10 hours of this game is such a struggle. Oh ho! Well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here, alone, for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question? That's fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. I'm sure he's happy he's not on a boat this time. That temple there. Long ago, it was the site of many sacred memories, or ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. Baked apples. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Forgive me, I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. That is not a lie. A baked apple is pretty delicious. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it? Set things on fire. That's rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that might catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would make a good weapon, if need be. However, do not just swing it without purpose. You must face your opponent and lock your sights on them. Give me that. Whoop. Woodcutter's axe. Yeah, I mean, the weapon durability is more of an annoyance than it is a fault of the game. I mean, It is kind of a bummer when you get a really nice weapon and it lasts only for a minute or two. But at the same time, you just have so many. You're not even necessarily using weapons to defeat enemies either. Yeah, sometimes you're taking care of enemies in a more creative way.
リンクリンクシーカーストーンのマップに示された場所へ向かうのです。
Yeah, I think there aren't too many times when you are without a weapon, and even then, it's kind of part of the excitement to just sort of not have a weapon and just sort of panic a little bit. That's part of the fun of the game. But, you know, now there's all sorts of games where the weapons will break, so it's not a really weird thing anymore. Ooh, roasted bird drumstick. I don't know if I'd just eat that out of a barrel that was just lying around in the sun forever. That maybe not like the best health decision. Oh, how are you liking Liza P? I saw you playing it the other day. I thought you were doing pretty good. Yeah, this is still a beautiful game. You know, the higher resolution, the HDR. I mean, not even a little higher resolution, and the resolution's quite a bit higher. Was it a Legend 2? I think I've only played the first one. I remember it being kind of a hard game. Or at least a fast-paced game. You had to really pay attention. Might as well collect these while I'm at it. I need a whole bunch of those springs. God, I remember when this game came out. The first Horizon came out. And it was like a night and day difference between two open world games. You know, one, Horizon looking really, really incredible. But at the same time not being, as like interactive. Not having like all the physics in the world that this game has. But, being, many, many times larger. with a a lot more story developed, but somehow that game just wasn't quite as fun. And then the second Horizon came out about the same time as Tears of the Kingdom, and same deal. Really beautiful, super advanced graphics, lots of story and dialogue, but somehow not as fun. Sure, those guys over at Sony are going to make sure that they don't release their game when another Legend of Zelda comes out. The goddess statue smiles upon you. Yeah, it's crazy how good this game still looks. It's very impressive. All the basic art, I think it really shines through. Sometimes when these games get upscale, they just look significantly worse, but not this game. I like how goofy these bokoblins are too. They're just comedians. Oh, and I got to test Dynasty Warriors 8 on the system. Hopefully hopefully that game improves on the performance too. For whatever reason, Dynasty Warriors 8 is like one of my most viewed videos. I have no idea why, especially on the Switch, but people just love that game. Wait, is this where I go originally? Wait, where am I going here? Oh, this must be the new content. I mean, I probably shouldn't go to where the new content is. It's way harder. Yeah, I just bought the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. So that's what, Sigma 1, 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. I was like, it's $20. I'm like, yeah, $20. It's worth it for that. So we'll play a little bit of that too. Because, yeah, I can't seem to avoid playing these hard-ass games. Place the Sheikah Slate in the pedestal. I like how he's like, huh? Oh yeah, I forgot about the Gothic remake. Yeah, let's hope they put some time into it. That'd be a first for me. I don't think I've ever played any of those Gothic games, but I've heard good things. Oh, interesting that this runs at 30. It's not running at 60. So not everything is 60. There are some things that are locked at 30. I guess it's just the odd senbei here and there. The Great Plateau Tower. Distilling local information. Regional map extracted. Yeah, I also want to check out the Hyrule Warrior games on here as well, because that last Hyrule Warriors ran really bad. I didn't think it was really all that playable. It ran so bad.
しまう前に早く早く
Well, I mean, don't really hurry. If you hurry and go there, you just get killed instantly. It is so weird playing this game with the frame rate so high. No. I actually use the what's it called? The AverMedia 4K. I think is what it's called. I used to use the Elgato products, but I have found that the AverMedia products, they're able to capture more resolutions. Plus, the AverMedia software is really good. That comes with the cards, because that AverMedia software also lets you do multi-streaming across like a bunch of different platforms. So yeah, AverMedia. I want to say they called this like the HD 4K or something like that. Let's see if Windows knows what it is. Probably not. It's Windows. Live Gamer 4K. That's the one I use. Yeah, it does. It does pretty much everything. It does. Again, it does the 4K video. It does HDR. I think. Right now, I think it's limited to 60 frames, unless you want to record offline. Then I think you can do 120 frames. And yeah, like I said, the streaming software they have is really good. I mean, it's basic, right? You could probably do more stuff with OBS, but if all you want to do is just stream and have a real simple interface, simple layouts, then it works really well. And they just had an update where it doesn't eat up a bunch of memory like the old versions did. So yeah, so far it's been pretty reliable for me. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you don't mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? Nope. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? Yep. I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain, or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Come, let me show you something. Did you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light? It's been glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider? A fair exchange, I believe. Yeah, the Elgato products are also good, but the Afromedia ones, they just support more resolutions. They're a little more advanced, although they are also a little more expensive. So, yeah, you could kind of save up for it. Whoops. Hi, guys. A little later. But well worth the money. Yeah, I mean, the stuff does go on sale occasionally as well, so... but the regular price is a little spendy. And with the new software, if you have like an OBS setup that you want to use, then it can integrate with OBS as well. I think they kind of figured out that people wouldn't just use their software 100%. You know, it doesn't have every single plugin that OBS has. Sheikah Slate confirmed. travel gate registered to map. Access granted. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with my webcam, with the software, the AverMedia software. But that being said, I also don't do anything fancy with it. But yeah, piece by piece. Oh yeah, but yeah, well, the house is way more important. Definitely, especially if you have to do all the flooring and painting. I don't know if you're doing that all yourself or if you have contractors doing that, but yeah, that's a pain. It certainly makes streaming very difficult. Magnuses. Rune extracted. Select a rune from the Chica Slate. Well, you know, I only got one of these. Yeah, flooring is kind of a pain. Although putting in Pergo is not bad. I mean, there's certainly worse things in the world. Oh yeah, definitely take your time. If you're doing it all yourself, that's actually kind of, like I said, the flooring is kind of fun. At least until you get sick of being covered in sawdust. That part's not quite as fun. Oh, was there a bonus in this level? Oh, there was. I don't know if it's easy to get to or not. Yeah, new house can. I mean, it can definitely be very expensive. That's right. We'll get this stuff over there one way or another. I'm so used to being able to glue stuff together from Tears of the Kingdom. It's like, oh yeah, I can't just glue stuff together in this game. So you gotta be way more creative in this game. Oh, sure. Yeah, take your time. I don't know what I was trying to do, and I just had to knock that treasure chest off the ledge. I had some other grand scheme that was that made sense at the time. I am Oman Ah, creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. It's like, oh, dang, heartburn. May the goddess smile upon you. It seems you have managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How'd you know? Clairvoyance. Oh, or perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. What do you mean? It's been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago. Or, so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of these shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. So I need more now? I said treasure, but I never said there would only be 1 treasure. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from my high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Are you joking? I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. That's right. Darn day and night cycles. Well, you certainly took your time. Did you forget how to travel instantly? Yep, I forgot. Open the map on your Sheikah slate and select one of the blue towers or shrine icons. If you've registered that location to the map, you can travel there instantly. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you can use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map. The pins on your map serve as reference points for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in. How do you know? Oh, just a few tricks I've picked up after many, many years in the wild. You may take my advice or leave it. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. Yeah, you know, I forget where the other ones are. I mean, it's been so long since we played this game. It's basically a new game. the one we just activated. I know, I like how he's just back here. Okay, I can already tell that this needs to be that. Siren. Siren. To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am Jabaj. Jabaj? A bomb that can be detonated remotely. Spirit orb. I forget there's amiibos. I don't even remember what box my amiibos are in. It might take me a while to finally dig those out. That's the problem with moving, you know. I know, there's so much about this game I don't remember. This whole climbing mechanic is just genius. Oh, that's right. That takes place out there in the cold, which we can get to it. You can climb up that mountain there. I think we had like just enough stamina to do it, if I remember right. Yeah, what a pretty game. Even on the Switch 1, this was a really, really good looking game, but yeah, I mean, obviously it looks even better now. Okay, why don't we stop it there for now? This is Meow. I mean, I could play this for hours. This is meowmurai. You've been watching The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 edition, running on Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, I mean, a vast improvement, obviously, over the how the performance of the original game, along with the resolution. I think the art still holds up pretty well. That's the good thing about these pair of Zelda games. Although it would have been nice if they would have been able to update the models, but as it is, I think it's still good as it is. I think there are not too many complaints about the way the game looks and the way that the game handles. But yeah, check it out if you have a Switch 2. It's kind of one of those essential purchases, and certainly if you've never played the game, then you're in for a real treat. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.